Dang. What in the world? That's amazing. Whoa. I love that. That's awesome.
You don't know where you're at right now?
Yeah, you can just let me know the final. Oh, hey there.
What's up, brother?
How's it going?
Wow, it's going good.
Dang, it's looking nice in here.
Games.
Oh yeah? Did you just have this traded in?
Oh, we had these and a few more here, and so trying to get them
Dang.
took care of.
Cool.
The 20s and ups.
Gotcha.
And then we've just put a bunch out. We've moved a little bit around, I think, since last time you've been here.
Cool. Awesome. Well, I'll get to digging. Folks, I'm here again at Player One Gaming in Russell Springs, Kentucky. This is my third time back here officially, the ruralest video game store I've ever been to, and it looks like the selection is really solid over here. Gonna be finding some stuff if we can today. It does a little bit better for me on Amazon than it normally would in store. And Alan here is always fantastic about, he hooks me up with a little bit of a discount if I can buy enough stuff, which definitely helps us out. So you guys know the routine right now. I think I'll start out in the PlayStation section. Definitely we'll look at some sealed stuff. Some of these like bundle, yeah, deluxe edition. Sometimes these can do really well. Oh wow, that has the pin in it and everything. On Amazon for me. Another couple things I'm seeing, you guys know I look for these fairly often. Skylanders, Imaginators, and Swap Force can often do well, so we'll be looking those up here. And we're just gonna kind of keep going like that, see what kind of stuff we can find. I don't really mess with pops a ton, don't really do a lot with figures, but if there's miscellaneous, like cheaper stuff that maybe our Whatnot community would like, potentially we'll pick that up as well. Looks like we've got a little Wii U section up here, which I'll take a look at. Wii games, and then towards the front of the store, which we'll do towards the end, that's where they keep all the like $20+ games, which obviously I love to gravitate towards as well. So I'll keep you guys posted as we're finding solid stuff. All right, so folks, this is the first one that I will go ahead and put in my stack. Swap Force is actually a really good one on Amazon, as you guys can see. That's pretty insane, $59 after fees. But again, it's not the kind of thing that would necessarily be super likely to sell quick in stores unless people were like really looking specifically for it. So that's the kind of arbitrage that I love to find. Give these guys some business and get some really great margins. Folks, here's another one, $7 on this, and looks like I should be able to get 20+ for it after fees on Amazon, which is excellent. And this is the kind of thing that like I just don't recognize. It's a sealed game, Jagged Alliance Rage. I don't think I've ever flipped this before. By the way, here is all the info of this store if you guys are curious, the address and phone number and everything. But this is my Amazon seller app where I'll just scan the barcode and look it up. Looks like $4 after fees on that one, not too surprising. So at $12, obviously that doesn't really make sense. So we'll go ahead and pass on that. And in any given video that I post on here, I'm probably scanning 3 or 4 times as many games as I'm actually buying. I don't show most of the ones that I end up rejecting because it's just not that interesting. But this is an example of one that, you know, I'll just put back and leave for the next buyer. Ooh, this is something that I don't really see very much. This, you can tell by this little strip on the spine there that this is a limited run game. Ground Zero Texas Nuclear Edition. Looks like it's maybe like a Sega CD inspired art. $46 on that. I'm curious how that does on Amazon. Whoa. Okay, so on this one, I'm seeing 144,000 rank in video games. Just tells me that it sells too slow for it to really be viable for me to send in on my end. So even though there's a little bit of money to be made after fees at $54, I'm gonna pass on this one. And honestly, that's a lot of what this job actually is. It's finding stuff that just kind of piques your interest that you're not familiar with, haven't scanned before, and scanning it, figuring out what the heck it is worth and whether or not it works for your margins. Like on this shelf alone, there are probably at least, you know, there are dozens of games that I couldn't tell you the like Amazon price of off the top of my head. And so a lot of it is just scanning those, even if it doesn't seem like it is very high potential, because that's just how you learn. Well, didn't find jack squat in the Wii section, but in the PS3, if I can find it here again, we did find Transformers, Fall of Cybertron, got the manual and everything, which is a great thing to look for. which should be 15 plus after fees on Amazon, and it's only 10, which is great. And this is interesting, 2 Transformers games in one stop. This one's War for Cybertron, and looks like it should go for 33 after fees, only priced at 14, so that's a great deal. And then the other thing that I noticed while I was in this corner is, check this out. We've got a N64 VHS, which is very interesting. I don't run across these too much. 10 bucks, not too bad. And then we have a few different complete in-box Game Boy Advance games. Now, it's nothing that you'll really write home about, but just cool to see at least some selection of that in a game store. Peter Pan, ooh, I love the art on that, that's cool. This right here is the only other one that I came away with from the PlayStation 3 section, mostly because it's sealed. Normally it's not worth a ton. There's a little bit of scraping and scuffing you can see on the corner there, but that's not terrible. They had 17 on it. I should be able to make, I think, like 25 or so after fees, but you know what they say, if it's sealed, it makes me climax. I did see a couple interesting things over here that I thought I would scan for you guys live. One of them is Mortal Kombat Deception, the other one Mortal Kombat Armageddon. I feel like in the past at least one of these has sold for like over 20 bucks after fees, which if that's the case, I will go ahead and buy them, but I couldn't remember off the top of my head. All right, looks okay. This one does have the manual and everything, so this is the moment of truth here. Oh, okay, looks like 15 or so after fees. Yeah, I'll probably pass on that for now. That's a little bit close for me. Then number 2 here. $11, 9 after fees. Yeah, we'll pass on that too. That's unfortunate. Ooh, folks, and now we are coming upon the fabled GameCube section up here. Actually, a pretty good selection. I'm gonna go ahead and just by sight, by memory, select a good number of these that I think might be profitable. Let's see. Beyblade, maybe? I can't really remember that one. I feel like Legends of Wrestling might be okay, and then we'll go through and scan everything together and see how correct I was. What else? Ooh, Turok. I feel, can't really remember on that. This one might be missing manual though. Incredibles, I think this one just sells too slow. Naruto 2, maybe? That is a possibility. Star Wars 2, I think. Whoa, dang. Okay, this is actually dangerous. These things are all gonna fall off. We'll put them safe and sound down here. Probably not. Midway, no manual. Lord of the Rings. That one does have a manual. We'll try that. Third Age, we'll try as well. Two Towers. Why do I feel like Lord of the Rings games do well? I don't really know. Meh. Burnout, maybe? The Tony Hawk's I'm curious about. I don't actually have any idea. And we'll call it for there. We'll come back to that other Lord of the Rings if, you know, we feel like it. Ooh, actually, Need for Speed, maybe? Alright, we got a good little stack here. Sorry for the interesting angle right now, folks. You guys are wedged inside a shelf. It's an artistic decision, but, you know. Okay, looks like I'd only get 11 for Lord of the Rings, so we're gonna pass on that. The Third Age, though, I think I should be able to get 29, and it's only 18, so this one we will do. It's always an interesting thing when I get asked at dinner parties what I do. I always, like, pause for a little bit, because part of me just wants to say I literally plop myself down on dirty pawn shop and video game store floors and scan video games 40 hours a week. Because, you know, I'm definitely not going to say, I'm a YouTuber. Subscribe to Remix P-Sale, please, sir. Good to network with you. Whoa, that is a huge surprise, folks. 46 after fees for Tony Hawk Underground 2, and it's only 19. That's the kind of thing that I'll definitely share with the Discord, because that surprises me a lot.
Yeah, pepper spray is not one.
Which one? Oh, yeah, I know I've sold this before. I'll have to double check on it. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere in the 50 range. I think I can get at least 40 for it, I would guess. I'm not sure if that would put me in the right range for you. I think I wouldn't be surprised if you could get 50 for it in store.
I think it was 50, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll hold off on that one just a little bit.
Yeah, no problem.
That was worth the check.
Well, folks, the only ones that we're actually coming away with from our original GameCube stack is going to be these two, Tony Hawk and Lord of the Rings: The Third Age, which kind of looks like not the best ratio, but it honestly is pretty representative of the number of games I scan relative to the ones that I come away with. These days, at least, what a lot of people don't realize is that early on in my career, when I didn't know what a lot of these games were worth, I would literally just come in here and spend the entire day scanning every single one. That's what it takes to get started in this business. Now, luckily, I'm at the point in my business where, like, I just know off the top of my head what a lot of stuff is worth, and I don't have to, you know, all this stuff I don't have to scan necessarily. Folks, I have to be honest with you guys, I have a little confession to make. It's a confession of neglect, because I have, for most of my reselling career, been neglecting the Xbox 360 section. I am not an Xbox man, I don't like it, I don't expect to ever play it. So because of that, I'm not as well versed, like just off the top of my head, on a lot of the Xbox titles and their values, and so I don't check them as thoroughly. But today I'm making it my goal to buy at least one Xbox 360 game to flip, because I need to stop neglecting this section. There's a lot of money here. Okay, so some of the stuff that I'm seeing, this is weird, but Cabela's Dangerous Hunts, I know that there is a Cabela, at least one Cabela's game on the 360 that goes for something. Oh, hold up, wait. Oh, it's not this. So this is something that you deal with sometimes on Amazon. There are two what look like duplicate listings. This is the actual real one. I can tell because the sales rank is lower, so it sells more often. Okay, just kidding. Yeah, 20 cents after fees. Next time I feel like losing $5.80, I'll go ahead and buy that. But what else? I'm awkwardly, like, kind of squatting here because these racks are a little bit low. I'm trying to, okay, what is this? Oh, Once Upon, okay, maybe not. Uh-oh, folks, this could be the one. Assassin's Creed 2. I cannot read that price sticker, but it is sealed. Looks like we're looking at 11 after fees, and I can see that this at least is a single digit, so there's a good chance I may pull the trigger on this. And you know what they say, folks, if it's sealed, it makes you need to get your prostate checked at least once a year if you're a male over 40. Or if your name is Renix P Sale, maybe more often than that. If you're feeling bored or lonely, it, you know, can be good for that too. Okay, so this is an interesting one. $15 for Spider-Man 2. I scanned this because I had some notion that it's actually really valuable. Turns out it isn't really on the 360, but on the Xbox One, this goes for $80. Looks like, let's see, pull up the 360 version. We're only looking at probably 15 after fees, so right on the money. Whoa, who did that? Someone's in here throwing stuff. How cool would it be if we literally turned around and found a Spider-Man game over here for like 20 bucks in the Xbox One section? Don't think that's actually going to happen. We do have, you know, we definitely do have some sealed titles here. Ooh, gold edition, that could be good. But honestly, I may have to head up to the front of the store to check out the higher dollar titles, because at this point, I'm getting a little bit hungry. Hungry for profit. Cartridges is another section that I've really neglected around here, so I'm going through these. The fun thing about these is it's kind of like a mystery, because you can't tell from the spines. Ooh, Lego Racers. Actually might be a little bit more valuable than that, I'm not sure. Yeah, mostly sports stuff, wrestling, not too surprising there. But uh-oh, there's another stack, folks.
We're just casually playing games and drinking.
Huh. We'll check him out as well.
Pretty well past 20 bucks, and he's like, let's watch a movie. He's the only one that still just bugs. He's kind of held himself back for a reason.
Yeah, not really. Not loving the rest. Okay, bye-bye. Alright, folks, we have arrived. This is the high-end games section. Got some cartridges down here. I'll definitely keep you guys informed as I'm like going through some of these and which ones I think might be underpriced relative to what I can get. Okay, All Stars is interesting. I know what I can get on this one. 20, that's pretty close. I'll probably buy that, honestly. Tetris Attack I think actually does okay on Amazon. 20, yeah, we'll have to see about that one. Couple of Wii U titles. Fast and Furious. This is something you don't see too much. Complete in box, or at least in box. SNES games. $79. That's not a bad price on Mario All-Stars. Definitely a little bit of crushing on there. And a solid little Switch section up here as well. And one thing I noticed, oh yeah, right on the end here. a couple limited run games, which is really cool to see. At some point, maybe I'll be interested in buying those for myself, but right now, I am focusing on the game room. Gotta be disciplined, folks. This is something I don't think I've ever seen. Was this with the Wii?
Yeah.
Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles Shot Blaster. That is super cool. Wow. Okay, this definitely surprises me. Assetto Corsa, 85 bucks. Do you know why this is so expensive?
You got me. Act through me.
Day one edition, does that make it like better or anything?
I think that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm curious to see whether that goes for that much on Amazon. That's wild. Let's see here, folks. Okay, the same one. Okay, it is coming up with day one edition. Looks like, at least for me, it's a little bit lower. I'm showing a new copy for 43. I don't know if it's gone down in price, or it may just be, you know, that Amazon's weirdly lower. You never can tell with that kind of thing.
We'll double check that.
All kinds of higher dollar PS3 stuff here as well. Here's one I definitely don't see too much. Paper Mario, in honestly really nice condition. Let's see, looking at 80 on that. 104 apparently. Although the lowest is 83, so that'd be a little bit of a gamble, but I may go ahead and take that gamble. The holidays are coming up. You know, worst case, I don't think I'm losing money on that one.
That
64
was actually,
setup.
if I'm not mistaken, is a special edition from Toys
Yeah,
R Us.
yeah. For 32, not a bad deal. I should be able to get in the neighborhood of like 40 probably after fees, so after a small discount, that'll be just fine. This is one that I definitely don't buy too much of. Dreamcast games, but these like big name franchises definitely are the most likely to actually do well for me, so I'll go ahead and put that down there. These two you had priced at 30. If you wanted to do 20 bucks a piece, I could buy both on those.
Yep, we'll do that.
Okay. Oh, Glover, who could forget? What an iconic latex man. Yeah, sales rank is a little bit high on that one, so we'll go ahead and pass on him as well. This guy's pretty cool as well. I've actually been looking for some of the neon ones for my
That
N64
was actually,
setup.
if I'm not mistaken, is a special edition from Toys R
Yes,
Us.
yeah.
Yep.
I think I'd probably get it if the stick was a little firmer.
tighter.
You don't have any other Fantastic versions, do you? I'm guessing those don't come in a ton.
I think all we got is just darkness now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh,
Like
Sith Holocron. What's the story behind those?
those are the only things you can get, and you get them at Disney.
Uh-huh.
And what's so cool about them, I think we've already got some in them. Let's see here.
Are these part of the like make your own lightsaber?
Yeah. And you can put the
Whoa.
different colors in it.
Dang.
And you can also get
You have no technique.
Whoa.
Sloppy. But with the proper training, you could be a powerful warrior.
Sounds like Dooku to me.
You have a natural ability, but we must hone it.
And these, wow, they're expensive too. So you put the different,
yeah, they have different crystals.
put the different crystals in them. That's super cool.
And
With the
then
dark shadow of the Empire rising to take.
set them on top of each other and they interact.
What in the world? That's amazing.
These are the same crystals, if I'm not mistaken, that go in the lightsaber.
Yeah. That's right, man. Disney, they know what they're doing when it comes to the merchandising, let me tell you.
Gosh, yeah.
So let me ask you about some of these handhelds down here. So you've got, could I take a look at that blue 3DS XL?
Okay.
This one right here?
Yeah. Have I looked at this one before?
No, I think we just got that one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
think that one came in, this one came in, the new 3DS ones.
I think this
I think
one
they
I
just
will.
came in.
I'll go ahead and put this in the stack.
And then we got a Pocket, Game Boy Pocket that came in since last
Oh, yep.
year.
Okay.
Got a few of these that's come in, SPs.
Ooh, maybe the DSi XL, the blue one down there.
You see it down there, Josh? Right there?
Yeah. And then I'd love to take a look at the handheld ones. I don't know if you can grab those racks or not.
These right here?
Yeah, just to see prices and stuff.
Uh-huh. These are the same thing, kind of what you were talking
Yeah, 3D printed looks like.
Mhm.
That's cool. I know this is one that I've done well with before, Nightmare in Dreamland. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that.
And we do have a lot of loose ones. In the
Oh,
blue.
really?
Those are all loose.
I didn't even realize that. That's really
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
Some of
Are
them,
these all lower dollar then?
some
So,
of them's
okay,
not
10
too
and up.
bad. Mhm.
I'm glad you said that. I'll definitely take a look at some
Yeah.
of these in the little
Yeah.
pencil boxes. That's fun.
All right, let me move these that way because we didn't price these.
Yeah,
out
yeah.
for you. Okay. All right, Josh.
Separate the PS as well.
Okay.
Okay,
So
on
let's
this one,
see.
I'm pretty close. I know I could be at 60. If that's within your range, that works for me. Otherwise, totally get it.
60. What about 65? Could you be at 65?
I'll do 65.
Okay. We'll do 65 on that one, Josh.
Mario versus Donkey Kong, Pinball Land. Huh. Puzzle League and Dr. Mario. I don't know if I remember ever flipping that.
This as well.
Yeah.
Mario Kart Super Circuit.
38%.
I like this. This feels like digging for gold.
Oh gosh.
River King. That's an interesting one too.
There's a lot.
Okay. Huh. Naruto Shippuden.
We've got Game Boy Advanced. Then we got regular Game Boys. I wish we had a better way of doing something with these.
Yeah,
But right now we're just kind of.
not a problem. I will say on the Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, I've been buying these in bulk for $2.50 a piece. If there are any that are in that range for you guys or that you'd like to sell for that much, you're welcome to just pick those out and,
Okay.
you know, put them in a pile. Interesting.
Somebody's been here.
Yeah, I've heard from a lot of game stores that the Game Boy and Game Boy Color don't really move all that well for them.
Goes in spurts.
Yeah. I'll do that, Dr. Mario.
Let's have to move a few of these.
And there's a Tetris. Nice.
And if you see any that you think, you just pull them back out. I'm just trying to move some of them. Jungle Book, I don't know about that one.
Pass that back to you. I can do the bulk price on those as well if you're interested at all.
Okay, there's a bunch right there we can move.
Okay. This one, I think probably was not supposed to be in this bin. That's actually a little bit more valuable.
Rocket Slime. What is that in running?
Let's see on eBay. Rocket Slime. Looks like... one sold for 40 recently.
What do you want of
So
that?
I don't blame you at all if you want to change the price. I could be pretty safely at 20.
20?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, well thank you.
Yeah, good for
I saw
you,
the
Mom,
5, I was
Steve.
like, that probably...
Well, sometimes you know how when you get to going, you get
Yeah,
to going.
no, I have 100% done that before, and then these I'll just put on the stack
Okay.
regular as well.
Alright. So you got 20 there.
And then these, I think I'm good to pass on these.
You've got 10 and 5. Okay. You want to go through these for the 252?
No, I'm not doing
Hold
I'm
on.
not doing GBA as much for
Okay.
those. Do you know if these have good save batteries?
I'll be honest, I'm not for sure.
Okay.
They're simple, easy to change. I've changed so many of them.
Yeah, I know. I don't really mess with it at all just because
Yeah.
I'm not that great at it.
Yeah.
But if you had a Game Boy to test that, if it does have a
yeah.
good one, then I would go ahead and do that.
Is
Legacy
there
of
a way to tell on
Goku.
those?
Yeah, if it comes up as if continue is an option, then
Gotcha.
it's good.
I mean, you smack that to
No, right there it is. Right on the edge.
Oh, this is super cool. I love the backlight on this. Yeah, it looks
Oh.
like the battery is dead on that.
Okay. Well, it may not hurt to work on that one. Too.
Yeah, it can increase the value a little bit.
Yeah, remind me.
Legacy.
You
We'll
said
go ahead and
250
do
on
that.
these? That's kind of what
Mhm. Then I think the last question that I had for you guys was the 3DS XLs down here, the black ones. Yeah, those both in good shape.
These right here?
Yeah,
Look at them.
or the gray ones.
They seem to be.
Okay.
Check them out. Let's see what you think.
Terrible. Yeah, the screen. Okay. Yeah, this one seems really nice.
And that one also comes with the case.
Okay. Do they have chargers?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Okay.
had chargers with them.
Do we have the multi-charge?
Yeah, multi-chargers come with them.
So this one I believe I can buy at just the regular 20%. This one, since it has a little more wear, I'd probably have to be a little bit farther off, but if that's getting too far for you, that's
What are you
totally cool.
thinking?
I was thinking maybe like 160.
60. Yeah, I probably better hold off on that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus that'll give us kind of an extra one.
Yeah, it never hurts to have an extra in the case for sure. Make sure that this is off before I... Oh. And then the red SP down there.
Here's this. We just do the multis because they're just about
Oh,
as cheap.
sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
There you go.
So put that, and then... Has this been reshelled?
let's see on that one. We did not reshell it.
Okay.
That's one that, yeah, we haven't
Okay.
reshelled it.
It feels a little different. It looks beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah, that one I
believe
don't
it
think
has
we've
been.
reshelled it.
Okay.
Not to say that it hasn't been.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks gorgeous. I think this is a reshell, so I'll probably have to pass, but boy, it looks nice. All right, and I think that should probably do it for me. Do we have a total yet of everything? We definitely have. Definitely have some solid stacks here.
What'd you say about this one?
Standard price on
Yeah,
that
just
one.
standard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Here's both. Or did you want this one?
No, those two I'll
Okay.
pass on.
All right, we're gonna leave this up here for you.
This is cool.
This here?
Yeah,
Plug it
wow.
up for him.
Proof
Go
that
ahead and check it
Tony
out.
Stark has a heart. Does it actually light
Yeah.
up?
Lights up.
If it'll reach.
Yeah, I'll bring it up over. There you go. That's the right one. The right one? Yeah.
Whoa. I love that. That's awesome.
Tap it again.
It does the heartbeat.
Wow.
And it's pretty sensitive. You can even like hit around it sometimes. And it'll.
Oh, and this little stack here too, that's nice. All kinds of good stuff in here. Is that oh, it's got a broken hinge, I see.
Would you do a straight?
Yeah, I do straight 160 on that.
Okay, so let's not include that in, and then once you take the 20% off, then add that. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Does that
that's
work
totally
okay?
So
fine.
I was about to say, I thought we could work with 160.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the extra.
No, that's totally good.
Yeah, sometimes we get a few ones that's got a little rough, so we
Yeah.
drop them down really low for kids. And
You don't know where you're at right now?
Yeah, you can just let me know the final.
870 total is where we're
Excellent.
at. With-
All right.
That's with the 20% off.
Yeah, that definitely
add on
sounds
that one. That
great to
sounds
me.
good?
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
I've got my bag right here. I'll get you guys paid and
Well, that's what I thought.
That's
well,
great.
start bagging them, but
right.
you ain't got your own
Yeah.
bag,
Yeah, I
so-
come prepared. Well, folks, here is everything that I bought at Player One Gaming. All told, I think I spent between $900 and $1,000 because there were games there. I think it was around 1,000 actually. There was a little stack of games that I missed for the original total. Before I let you guys know the total profit that I expect to make on all this stuff, just wanted to say one last time, folks, check out Player One Gaming if you are in the area. Support local business. I always love to steer people in the directions of the stores that I do business with, because they're such good sports. They treat me well, even though I'm in here, you know, freaking vlogging in their video game shed back here. But folks, after everything sells of this lot, and I think it all will over the next 3 months, given that we are going up to Christmas time, I should be able to make $500, maybe $600 in profit on everything. With the big winner of the day definitely being the first game that we found, Skylanders swap for $7 into 50 plus is always an amazing flip. Normally I don't do this on this channel, but I'll try to link right down here the last video of me coming to this exact store and spending almost as much money, or maybe a little bit more money that time. And folks, I will catch you guys on the flip. I'm a YouTuber. Subscribe to Remix P Sale, please. Hungry for profit. Amazon. Whoa, the money. Whoa.